Welcome to the channel, and today we're going to do some problem solving on QA1 coilover shock extensions. Actually, it's the spring compression so that we can install a QA1 coilover on a shock where the coilover might be just a tad too long to get the hat on. Welcome to the channel. Today we're solving a problem, and the problem is that the spring that we got for our QA1 shock, which is the proper spring, is just slightly too long to be able to get the top hat installed. We looked high and low to try to find a spring compressor that's designed for coilovers. Couldn't find one. If you have one and you know of one, leave it in the comments. We ended up thinking, well, hey, motorcycle springs are much smaller, so why don't we look for a tool that does motorcycle springs, and it should work just fine on the coilovers. So we found a set of these spring compressors for a motorcycle, and there's two of them. You put one on each side. They work with a threaded nut, work with either a socket or a nut head, so if it's tight to the spring, you can use a socket wrench. And then what these are going to do is compress the spring just enough for us to drop that new hat on. They also come with these rubber protectors for the springs so that you don't mar the springs, or you mar the springs as little as possible. So we're going to get right to it and show you how these things work. Okay, as you can see, I've already put my mar protectors on the spring, and we're going to tighten down the spring clamps. I want to make sure that they are on the right direction, and mine are twisted a little bit. I do have an electric impact wrench that will tighten these things down more quickly and easily. You want to be really careful when you're messing with springs. They do have quite a reaction. So now we're going to use the impact to tighten these down enough to be able to get this hat on. And you do a little bit on each side at a time. And you'll notice when you have to retighten the second one a little bit. And these are going to try to spin on you a little bit with this socket, so be careful. Still not quite enough, so we're going to tighten them down just a little bit more. And there we go. So now we're going to loosen them back up a little bit at a time. And it's as simple as that. Now you're ready to start doing your ride height adjustments, and everything else should go quite smoothly on these. So thanks for being with us at the Full Octane Lodge. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like and subscribe and come back often. And also, we're going to have this part. It's found on Amazon, so you can actually go on Amazon and buy this part, or this particular spring compression tool, and maybe it'll help you out with your QA1 shocks. Talk to you soon. Oh wait, I almost forgot. Our legal team made me promise to display this disclaimer before we ended the video. Please take a moment to read it before you make any buying decisions.